Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Creature Chronicles Bundle of March 2025. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and have the opportunity to gain early access to videos by buying a copy through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Your support means the world to me, and I absolutely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Disc Creatures, a monster collecting RPG that embraces a retro Game Boy aesthetic while setting itself apart from its inspiration. You play as a newly appointed Disc Ranger, tasked with copying creature data onto discs and helping townsfolk with unique episodic missions. Unlike traditional monster tamers, creatures here can talk, own businesses, and live alongside humans. Battles feature a 3-on-3 system with energy management, forcing you to strategize between attacking and recharging. Boss battles are tough but fair, following set attack patterns that you can learn and exploit. Instead of evolving, creatures can be fused using specific recipes scattered throughout the game. While new creatures start at level 1, grinding is eased by fast battles and a restaurant that boosts levels. The post-game content is solid, offering legendary boss fights, a challenging battle coliseum, and a full 200 disc collection to pursue. The game avoids major pitfalls, though some players might struggle with the creature designs or the initial scarcity of in-game currency. However, selling duplicate discs quickly solves money issues. If you're looking for a challenging, well-crafted alternative to Pokemon with a unique twist on the genre, Disc Creatures delivers a rewarding experience. Its episodic format introduces new environments and characters, while diving into surprisingly dark themes. If the art style clicks with you, and you enjoy tactical battles, this is absolutely worth picking up, even if you don't 100% complete it. Disc Creatures proves that monster tamers can still innovate and keep you hooked. At number 2 we have Nexomon Extinction. The second title in the Nexomon series introduces you to a charming monster collecting RPG world. As an orphan coming of age to become a Nexomon tamer, you embark on a journey in a post-apocalyptic setting plagued by evil Nexomon tyrants. While the overarching goal is to save the world, the game emphasizes the journey, offering an open world where your destinations are determined by the difficulty of local Nexomon rather than a linear story. Visually, Nexomon Extinction combines retro aesthetics with modern enhancements, featuring vibrant graphics reminiscent of an HD version of a GBA title. The soundtrack complements the experience, with tracks ranging from energetic bangers to melancholic tunes. The writing of Nexomon Extinction is engaging and humorous, primarily delivered by the silent protagonist's sidekick, Coco, who breaks the fourth wall and adds a layer of self-awareness to the narrative. The battle system, though seemingly familiar, offers depth beneath its simplicity. Nexomon families and attacks align strategically, requiring a balance between attack strength and stamina consumption for victory. The capturing process sees improvements, with a percentage chance indicator and a button press minigame, adding nuance to the experience. Notable enhancements include a shard system, allowing customization of Nexomon stats through crafted synergy cores. Interactions with NPCs evolve dynamically, and the game's menus are user-friendly. Despite the positives, random battles pose a challenge, quickly depleting your team. Nexomon Extinction is simply great, celebrated by its artful design, witty dialogue involving Nexomon trapping mechanics, and intriguing customization systems. At number 3 we have the Simulacrum, a deck-building roguelite with a unique twist. Procedurally generated cards. Every run introduces entirely new cards, making each playthrough feel like a fresh expansion. You will start with a basic deck and battle increasingly tough opponents, earning and modifying cards along the way. If you progress far enough, you'll keep the cards you find, using them in constructed deck battles against powerful guardians. What makes the Simulacrum unique is its dynamic deck building. Since no two players have the same cards, discovering synergies and adapting to what you find is key. Combat is simple yet strategic. Your units attack automatically, but placement is everything. This system leads to satisfying moments when your deck clicks, but can also be frustrating when luck is not on your side. While the game offers deep customization, it lacks a strong tutorial. Expect to struggle early on as you figure out how mechanics interact. The difficulty curve is steep, and some cards feel widely unbalanced. However, the sheer variety means you'll always have new combos to explore. Visually, the game is functional rather than flashy, The card art varies from eerie to bizarre, and while some designs impress, others feel inconsistent. The interface is serviceable, though some players report occasional bugs and slow animations. The Simulacrum delivers an engaging deck-building experience with near-infinite replayability. If you enjoy card games like Magic the Gathering and don't mind some rough edges, this hidden gem is worth a try. At number 4 we have Abomi Nation, a roguelike monster collecting RPG that captures the thrill and challenge of a Pokemon Nuzlocke run. This game places you on the mysterious island of Abomi Nation, where you must gather a team of Abomis to battle against dark forces and save the world. You will immediately recognize the influence of Pokemon, particularly in the way battles play out. Each fight is a strategic 1v1 duel, with banished Abomis on standby, just like you'd expect from a Pokemon game. However, the stakes are much higher here. When an Abomi falls, it is gone for good, adding a layer of tension to every encounter. The game's procedural generation ensures that no two runs are exactly the same, though you might notice some repetition in the environments. Despite this, the variety of Abomis and the unique designs keep the experience fresh. You'll find clever puns and creative motives in each creature, making the process of discovery enjoyable and rewarding. Abomi Nation isn't just about battles, it's also about exploring and recruiting the right team to face increasingly difficult challenges. The straightforward map design helps you navigate the island with ease, though it might feel a bit too simple for some. Abomi Nation excels in delivering a familiar yet fresh take on the Nuzlocke formula, making it a must-play for fans of challenging monster collecting adventures. Its charm, difficulty, and nods to Pokemon make it a standout in its genre. At number 5 we have Siralim 3, a deep, grind-heavy monster taming RPG. Released in May 2018, it is a standalone entry that does not require playing its predecessors. With an old-school pixel art aesthetic, it offers endless content for those who enjoy strategic team building and infinite leveling. The main story is straightforward. You, the ruler of Nex, must battle against the invading forces of Siralim, while assisting the gods in restoring balance to the world. However, the campaign is just an introduction to the true depth of the game. With no level cap, your monsters can reach absurd levels. Some players boast creatures at level 60,000 plus. This unlimited progression encourages extensive team experimentation and optimization. With over 700 monsters to collect, Siralim 3 offers limitless customization. Traits unique to each monster play a crucial role in battle, and you can further enhance them through artifacts, customizable gear that allows for even more strategic depth. You can acquire rare singular variants of monsters, participate in tavern brawls and arena battles, and even recruit gods to your team. Post-game content vastly expands the experience, offering realms and challenges not accessible during the main story. This is a grind game in the truest sense, catering to those who enjoy endless progression, dungeon crawling, and team refinement. If you thrive on building the perfect monster squad and don't mind the repetitive nature of grinding, Siralim 3 will easily keep you entertained for hundreds of hours. At number 6 we have Animal Shelter, a relaxed management sim where you run and expand your own adoption agency, rescuing and caring for cats and dogs. The concept is heartwarming, but after a few hours you may find yourself losing interest due to its repetitive gameplay loop. You begin by naming your shelter and choosing to start with either dogs or cats. The tutorial walks you through feeding, housing, and meeting basic needs, gradually introducing new mechanics without overwhelming you. Eventually, you'll care for both species, but aside from small differences, like dogs needing outdoor breaks, the experience is nearly identical. Each animal has needs like hunger, hygiene, and health, which you monitor and address to prepare them for adoption. Unfortunately, the gameplay focuses more on walking animals from one area to another rather than meaningful interaction. A mobile device for managing tasks remotely could have streamlined the experience. Shelter management is a highlight, allowing you to redesign the layout, expand facilities, and customize interiors. The building system feels rewarding, similar to The Sims, as you optimize your space for efficiency. Visually, the game runs well, but lacks polish in animations and personality variety. Despite different traits, animals behave identically, reducing emotional attachment. While regular updates may improve the experience, the lack of long-term depth makes it hard to stay engaged. Animal Shelter starts strong, but quickly becomes repetitive. While the developer's real-life donations are commendable, the game itself struggles to maintain interest beyond the first few hours. And number 7 we have Oaken. Embark on a quest as the Lady, a sapling determined to uncover the truth behind the disappearance of the Oak Song, the voice of the Great Oak. This turn-based tactical roguelike game offers a unique blend of genres that sets it apart in the crowded deck-building genre. The gameplay in Oaken combines turn-based combat with roguelike elements on a hexagonal grid, offering a refreshing twist on traditional deck-building mechanics. As you navigate through randomly generated maps, you'll encounter narrative-focused events and engaging combat scenarios that add depth to the story. The combat system stands out as one of the game's most notable features, which emphasizes strategic decision-making and positional tactics. With primary and secondary objectives to consider in each battle, you'll need to carefully plan your moves to overcome various challenges and achieve victory. The progression system in Oaken allows for meaningful character development, with the ability to level up units and unlock new abilities as you collect Lumidust from battles. The game's visually stunning art style and charming character designs further enhance the experience, providing a delightful aesthetic that complements the gameplay. Oaken offers a compelling and enjoyable gaming experience that transcends the typical deck-building formula. Whether you're a fan of roguelike games or grid-based tactical combat, Oaken is sure to captivate you with its engaging gameplay and immersive world. So, if you're looking for a fresh take on the genre, Oaken is definitely worth checking out. At number 8 we have Pet's Hotel, a light-hearted simulation game where you take over a family-run pet hotel, caring for various animals while expanding and managing the business. This game offers a mix of structured chapters and an open-ended sandbox mode, allowing you to run the hotel at your own pace. However, while the concept is charming, the gameplay lacks depth and technical issues can make the experience frustrating. Your main task is to care for different pets, including dogs, cats, fish, and small animals. Each has basic needs like food, water, entertainment, and hygiene, which you must monitor to keep them happy. Additional features like grooming and pet-friendly treatments add a layer of management, but they do not significantly impact gameplay. While you can customize and expand your hotel, these changes are mostly aesthetic and do not alter the core mechanics. Visually, Pet's Hotel is pleasant, but not remarkable. The animation quality is decent, but some textures and models feel rough around the edges. The audio fits the theme, but is forgettable, with a generic laid-back soundtrack that blends into the background. Unfortunately, the game suffers from sluggish controls and occasional bugs, especially when using a controller. Navigating menus and performing tasks can feel clunky, which detracts from the otherwise relaxing gameplay. If you enjoy simple management sims and caring for virtual pets, you may find Pet's Hotel enjoyable. However, if you're looking for depth, challenge, or polish, this game may leave you wanting more. At number 9 we have Super Catboy, a delightful 2D platformer that adds a regular domesticated cat to the roster of animal-inspired video game characters. In this game, you play as Super Catboy, a feline with some impressive abilities thanks to the experiments of a mad scientist and the help of Weapon Girl. Your mission is to escape confinement and thwart your captor's nefarious plans, which conveniently align with Weapon Girl's goals. While at its core, Super Catboy is a traditional 2D platformer, it introduces a run-and-gun element by incorporating guns into the gameplay. You'll navigate levels, collect coins, and face off against a dog army while avoiding traps and hazards. You can use your paws for close combat, but having ammo allows you to take out enemies from a distance. The game offers various firearms, but one minor drawback is that if you perform certain actions while holding a special weapon, you drop it on the floor, which can disrupt the flow of the game. Super Catboy boasts charming visuals and an enjoyable soundtrack that adds to its nostalgic appeal. Despite some difficulty spikes and minor control issues, the game offers a few hours of fun. It successfully captures the essence of classic platformers from the past. While it may not be a lengthy gaming experience, Super Catboy provides an instantly likable protagonist, making it a worthwhile addition to your gaming library. Despite some frustrations, the game manages to keep a smile on your face throughout your adventure. Who doesn't like the cute little cats? At number 10 we have Coromon, a modern take on monster collecting games that pays homage to classics while offering fresh elements. Drawing inspiration from Pokemon Black and White, Coromon introduces its unique charm. Entering the world of Creature Collection, you join Lux Solus, a scientific research company. Your mission? Defeat formidable boss monsters for their essence, driving technological advancements. The adventure unfolds with countless creatures to uncover. Embracing traditional gameplay, Coromon grants a starter creature based on a questionnaire. Venturing into the world, you capture additional monsters using a tried-and-true formula. battles follow a turn-based format similar to Pokemon, with elemental moves and strategic elements. Debuffs, status effects, and buffs deepen the tactical aspect of battles, making each engagement enjoyable. Coromon's standout feature is the milestone system, rewarding completion of mini objectives with XP. This XP contributes to a battle pass for free items, creating a satisfying loop. While battles shine, Coromon's environments offer unique challenges, from deserts to power stations, although some mechanics feel prolonged and vexing. The game stands out with user-friendly features like trackable side quests, immediate fast travel, and gauntlet powers, replacing traditional HMs. Notably, Coromon offers customizable difficulty settings, catering to newcomers and seasoned players alike, enhancing replay value. With its 2D sprites reminiscent of classic Pokemon games, Coromon's aesthetic captures the essence of earlier titles, favoring creature designs grounded in nature. Despite the combat's allure, issues like move accuracy and rapid depletion of SP meters pose challenges. Overcoming these minor setbacks reveals Coromon's captivating world. In summary, Coromon intertwines innovation and nostalgia, delivering a captivating experience. It balances traditional gameplay with new elements, offering a plethora of charming creatures and engaging battles. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is a pretty sweet deal if you're into indie games, especially creature collecting and sim titles. It is a bit of a mixed bag. Some expected all monster taming games, but you've also got stuff like Pat's Hotel and Animal Shelter in there. Still, with bangers like Siralim 3, Coromon, and Oaken, there's a lot to like. If even one game's been on your wish list, it is worth grabbing. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider unlocking early access to videos by buying the channel a coffee. Special thanks to Terry D for subscribing to the early access army. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.